My name's Sam Tobin. I grew up in Mount Pearl, 30 years old. I've been playing basketball since grade 7, and I only even got into it because some of my friends were into it. I was always trying to play baseball when I was growing up, and then I got hit by a pitch, and I was like, I gotta find something else. So I started playing basketball in grade 7, and I only stuck with it because I had friends in it. I started coaching when I was I think I was in grade 10. I did it for volunteer hours, and I just thought it was a lot of fun just to get kids moving, get interactive with the community, and you also get different respect for the game as well. When you have to teach someone how to play, it's a little bit different because then you realize how much you don't know. So that was always a fun turning point for me anyway. I always really struggled emotionally, kind of like having control over my emotions. Usually they run my life instead of me having control over them. So the mental battle has always been tough. And when my mom passed, it was kind of a realization of how much out of control I was. I thought that by not feeling anything would make me, I'm gonna say healthier, but realistically it kind of just put me down this path of almost like self-destruction. I didn't realize, like I gained, it was close to like 60 pounds. I was the heaviest I ever been. I was 315 pounds, and I just felt so out of control of my body. And basketball has kind of been one of those like real love-hate. I was actually going to quit. I sound so dramatic, but I should say I was going to stop playing. But if I didn't have my younger brother and a few of the friends, I think I would have. And the Dennis Squires Tournament, I like that so much because it's like the first tournament that I think was a focal point of something other than basketball. And it's really nice knowing that there's a tournament that uses just the fun and like passion and, you know, just hanging out with your buddies. The main reason I play now is because I get to see some friends that I wouldn't normally get to hang out with. Right. I think it's a nice refresher to realize that to do some of the things you want to do in life, you do have to take care of yourself, and it's very difficult to take care of yourself when every cell in your body doesn't want you to. In every sport I've ever played, I've always compared myself, and I'm not sure where it really came from, because my mom was unbelievable. Like, I didn't deserve her. I can say that. I definitely didn't deserve to have someone who cared about me that much, and I didn't deserve the friends and the brothers I have either that make an effort to like fight that comparison story that goes on in my head. And it's really tough because for me, I can't help but compare myself to everyone. Like, my friends were always successful in sports. They're successful on and off the court, I guess you could say. And it's been something that's always been really hard for me to lock in on. But I've noticed that like when these tournaments kind of come around, it's a great way to distract yourself. And it's just like the focus, like you're not here for anything other than raising awareness. And you know, the best part about, it's like the best and worst part about Newfoundland basketball is like you're playing against people you know. It's like you're playing against some of your good friends. Like, I've played against guys literally now my whole life. And that's a cool way to bring people together. It's a great tool to kind of get out of your own head. Because again, I get stuck in there pretty frequently, and sometimes it takes more than one therapy session to get out.
Yeah, it's very easy for me.
Obviously, and like we wish Dennis was here. I think we would trade Dennis for the tournament, you know, any day of the week. Yeah, any day of the week. But we can't do that, so we're just taking what we can do and making sure that he stays. And that's kind of what I think about Mom. The best thing we can do is having more tournaments like this, where there's a focal point other than sport. And we're just using sport as the tool to bring people together, bring awareness and money to help support causes that actually really impact people's lives for tomorrow, and hopefully help people stay around for tomorrow.